Well, cock-a-doodle-doo. Good morning. I'm Dean the Turkey Legster. It's Monday. It's a brand new week. It's time to wake up, time to get going, time to seize the day and shine, shine, shine because there's no one else like you. I'm Dean the Turkey Legster. As I mentioned, welcome to Rooster Mode Activated. So glad to be with you again here on Monday morning as we start out the week. And I see some friends in the chat and good morning. So I can't go any longer without acknowledging this because, oh my goodness. So in order to do that, I do need to take this off because you remember back in, we had that thing that happened in 2020 that we won't mention where you had to put things on your face. Yeah. Yeah, I try not to remember that. I try not to think about that too much either. Um, the same kind of thing happens where with me with glasses, it just kind of. Anyway, it's on my glasses. So anyway, I let me say good morning to my friends in the chat, and then I gotta talk about something that when I went to bed last night, I wouldn't have talked about it, but I'll tell you what that is. And you, went in the chat, probably you're all saying it, and oh, that's so wonderful. Let me just say good morning really quickly, and then I will. Oh, yeah, okay. Jason Thibodeau, good morning. Hello, happy Monday. Mike Beachman, hello. Welcome in, happy Monday. Dave Stragan, welcome in, happy Monday. Coasty, good morning or afternoon. Where you are, way over there across the ocean, blue. Good morning, afternoon, but welcome in. Hello, good to see you. Magic Adventures, hello, excuse me, Mike and Jen, who I saw the other day, and it was so great tagging along with you guys in Epcot. Wonderful, wonderful. And Magical Mike, there's Magical Mike. Good morning. Tina McNeil, hello, good morning. And also Chuck, good morning. Ryan, hello, welcome in. Julie McCowan, hello, 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 good morning. Um, just make sure I didn't miss anybody. If you're popping into the chat, um, make sure to say good morning. And if you're watching this on the replay, I love to see the comments, so make sure to leave me a comment, even if it's just a hashtag team replay. Um, and if you're watching the channel and you're not subscribed, join the Gobble Club. If you're subscribed to the channel, you're part of the Gobble Club. And speaking of people subscribing, I have a banner to put up this morning. So, yesterday when I looked, because I've been working towards this milestone of 1K for a while, since I started really, but the last, couple of months. And yesterday, when I looked at the numbers, I was at 987, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm getting there because it was a little less, a few days earlier. So, we go a few more days, and I have to. I woke up this morning, I got several messages and chats in my moderator, my Gobble Squad, in the Instagram chat. Um, saying that, I reached 1K. And as I said I already did a post this morning. Um, this is a dream come true, and it still feels like a dream. Um, that's really because, I mean, I got here, and so part of me is asking, now what? But I know the now what. I just keep going. That's what you do. This is a milestone. I'm going to celebrate a lot, and I'll talk about a little later, what celebrations are coming to the channel. Um, but Samantha Lowe, hello. Mom, hello. Good morning. Um, I saw Samantha last week as well. Good to run into you. Not run into you, I saw you um, at Epcot, and along with so many friends, and I talked about all that on Saturday on Let's Talk Turkey. But yeah, at 1K, and um, yes, I need to thank Mr. Pete McDevitt, Pete McDevitt Show. He has a stream Sunday nights. Excuse me, guys. My nose is sorry. Sorry. Um, Kendrick, good morning. Hello. Thank you so much. Um, he's got a show Sunday night called Insomniacs, and Pete is very much a supporter, enhancer of all creators in our community. And last night, and I still have to watch the replay from his stream, because I was in bed when he. I think right before I turned my phone off to go to bed, I got the 30-minute notification. Like YouTube actually did its job. But I was ready to go to bed. So, great. And then this morning I saw the messages, and so I got to actually watch the replay to kind of watch it in replayed real time. But yeah, I've been doing YouTube since May of 2021. Um, and the journey has been a slow and steady one, and I've enjoyed every mile of it. Every milestone I've celebrated. If you follow the channel, I celebrate every 100 subscribers that I've gotten. I do a celebration stream. Every year around May, I celebrate that, years on the of doing the channel. And so going forward, I'm still going to celebrate, the years. I am doing some celebratory streams for this milestone. But going forward, I mean, I'm not gonna actually do a dedicated stream every 100. Um, but I mean, I'll definitely. But anyway, sorry. Um, no, I am not an insomniac. I used to be a few years ago, and I've mentioned that, and I'm not sure what it was. If I'm just, with getting, a few years older. Um, it maybe have been my thyroid cancer, and uh, getting a thyroidectomy a couple years ago, about a year and a half ago now. If that just kind of changed something, and I'm just kind of, maybe my body is all out of whack because of that, but I feel like I need to go to bed, and then I wake up early, which is why I started this show, by the way, on Mondays, because I have shifted a little earlier. So I'm like, well, I'm up and ready to go. I might as well do a morning stream, and there's, um, Ryan's not much of a insomniac either. Well, I hear you, Ryan. But yeah, that's why I'm doing this on Monday, and eventually I am going to add a second morning. I'm not sure which, but that'll be maybe a couple of months down the road where I'll have two Rooster Mode activated each week. Um, oh, I would love to go to breakfast. Absolutely, yeah. Mike and Jen, Magic Adventures, actually live out on New Smyrna Beach where I do my sunrise streams. Well, not like right on the beach, but they live in New Smyrna Beach. And so we were talking that I would definitely be reaching out when I doing another sunrise stream, which will be in a couple weeks. I don't have that scheduled yet, but anyway. So yeah. Um so 1K guys. So much, and I thought I had one of the Disney celebrating pins hanging around that I could, rub off the thing and, repurpose it. But I'm going to Disney tomorrow, so I will get another pin and make it its own special thing. Um, or I'll keep looking for a pin. I know I have at least one celebrating pin that I can, rub off the permanent marker. Permanent markers aren't always permanent. Did you know that? Random fact. This random fact. So anyway, so let me talk about um, the 1K, what I'm doing for a celebration. I don't have these streams set up yet, but tomorrow afternoon, this will follow. So okay, I'm going to be live from Magic Kingdom tomorrow at 10 o'clock a.m. From the Magic Kingdom. That's been scheduled. Um, but then I am going to be adding, because I'm going to be hopping back over to Epcot to see if I can get some festival food items. Um, Amy, AGC Magic, good morning. Hello. John Corndog, hello. Thank you so much. Um, Dave says, "Oh, hairspray." Okay. Well, I have to find the pen first, um, before I can try anything on it. Um, so, so there's gonna be two streams. I'm gonna add a stream from Epcot where I will, as I've promised, when I hit 1K, I've said I'm going to eat a turkey leg live on the stream. So when you see a Epcot celebration stream tomorrow, I'm going to be strolling around Epcot and I'm going to be eating a turkey leg. That's probably how I'm going to start actually. The stream is going to be around 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Maybe 2:30, maybe 3. So just stay tuned to the channel. I'm gonna have to figure out, when I can, how the timing is for hopping over to there from Magic Kingdom. But anyway, but then I'm gonna be doing another Let's Talk Turkey this Saturday, coming up this Saturday, which is going to be uh, da, 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 the 24th. I will be going live and I'll be doing a celebration stream, and I'm going to be doing something I'm going to let you all know here um, on this stream, but I'm going to be putting the Goofy Dogs. Hello, welcome in. Good morning. I'm going to be putting the StreamYard link in the chat. So if you all would like to come on to just chat a few minutes and wish me the congratulations in person, come on and talk, help celebrate. Um, have your setup ready. I'll have that link up there pinned in the chat on Saturday night. And again, I have to make the thumbnail. I have to schedule that. That'll be Saturday night. But you don't have to come on. You can just come in and chat as well. And so that'll be Saturday. So that'll be 2 celebration streams. The other thing I'm doing on the channel is you guys have probably familiar with um, my logo, which has been, the way it is for a little while, and I have updated my logo through the years. Um, but I just this morning I went through and I updated my logo across all the platforms, so you can go see a better version. Um, so this is the new version that I'm showing you here of my logo. Um, It's kind of not exactly a rainbow, but it's multicolored and it's kind of metallic in nature, and it's a great new look. This is my new logo, guys, for 1K and beyond. So I posted that on, I'm going to post it on my YouTube community page after this stream, and then but it's on my social media, my Instagram, my Facebook right now, and I've updated it. Um, so that's it. And I made that a couple months, I made that in December. I was so like a month ago, when I knew I was kind of getting pumped for reaching this moment. So anyway, yeah, so thank you guys so much. I want to thank also all the other channel creators. There's a whole list of them. I'm not going to even try to name any other ones, but so many. If you shouted me out to get people over here to subscribe and to, follow my content, thank you for doing that on your channel. And, it's what a community does, and friends. We shout each other out, and I have a now I got derailed. Huh? Um, that's what community does. That's what friends do. They help each other out. And Robin, good morning. Hello, welcome in. Happy birthday, Robin. Robin had a birthday over the weekend. Although she's celebrating the whole month, so it's still a happy birthday. So happy birthday, Robin. Anyone else having a birthday that I don't know about, happy birthday. Monarch Miracles, hello. Good morning. And yeah. So Rooster Mode activated. So yeah, 1K, I'm so happy. Um it's awesome. So tomorrow afternoon I will be having the Epcot stroll and live eating of a turkey leg. Um and then um Saturday night at 8 p.m. is when I'll be doing Let's Talk Turkey, a 1K my 1K celebration stream. And so earmark those, put a pin in those. Tomorrow afternoon will be around between 2 and 3. I'm not entirely sure when I'll set that up for. But anyway, so Rooster Mode activated. Let me what I do on the channel here for this Holiday Shelby, hello, good morning, happy Monday. A couple segments on the channel. Let's move into it this morning. Um, First segment, here we go. This is what in the Walt Disney World is going on. Looking at updates, news and updates from the most magical place on Earth. So, I'm just going to look at my phone for um, to get these articles because I only found two this time. Normally, there's going to hopefully be more, but and I would show them on the screen, but I'm just going to read them from my phone. These news articles. Speaking of celebration, yesterday was the birthday of A. A. Milne. Robin, did you know you share a birthday with A. A. Milne, the creator, the author of Winnie the Pooh? Um, so this article here is Celebrate 100 Years of Pooh on Winnie the Pooh Day. How did Winnie the Pooh go from being a character in a British novel to being featured in an attraction in nearly all the Disney parks? Let's dive into the rich history of everyone's favorite, silly old bear. Every year on January 18th, the birthday of A. A. Milne, we celebrate Winnie the Pooh, the world's most famous honey-loving bear. 2026 is extra special as Winnie the Pooh will be turning 100 years in October. So Winnie the Pooh's birthday won't be until October, but yesterday was A. Milne's birthday. So we're just celebrating willy-nilly silly old bear. The original story of Winnie the Pooh actually started with a real-life black bear. Canadian veterinarian Harry Colburn was traveling across Canada to a training camp in Quebec in preparation for overseas duty in World War I. I cannot talk. While en route, he encountered a hunter selling an orphaned black bear cub. He bought the cub for $20 and named her Winnipeg Bear, or Winnie, for short in honor of his adopted hometown. Winnie became much beloved by the entire troop and was their unofficial mascot. Amigo One, hello, welcome in. Thank you so much. Happy Monday. While Colburn served in France, Winnie lived in the London Zoo and was eventually officially donated to the zoo. While Winnie was alive, she was adored by visitors, including a boy named Christopher Robin Milne, the son of A. A. Milne. Christopher Robin even changed the name of his stuffed bear from Edward Bear to Winnie the Pooh, a combination of Winnie's name and the nickname of a swan he fed every morning. There's a picture there. And thus the bear we know as Winnie the Pooh was born. The first appearance of Christopher Robin's stuffed bear using the name Edward was in the poem Teddy Bear in the February 13th, 1924 issue of Punch magazine. The same poem was published in Milne's book of children's verses, When We Were Very Young, in November of 1924. The next year, a London newspaper, the Evening News, published a Christmas 1925 stories that featured Winnie the Pooh by name. The first official collection of Pooh stories was published on October 14th, 1926, under the title Winnie the Pooh. The book was written by A. Milne and illustrated by E. Shepard. The character of Winnie the Pooh was so popular that Milne wrote 2 more novels that featured him. Now We Are Six in 1927 and The House at Pooh Corner in 1928. And that sequel included Tigger as a character for the first time. The characters of Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, Eeyore, Kanga, and Roo were based on stuffed animals Christopher Robin had. Owl and Rabbit were created by Milne himself and are actual animals, not stuffed toys. The 100-Acre Wood in the books is also the 100-Acre Wood in the books is also based on a real place, Ashtown Forest in East Sussex, England, about 30 miles south of London. Milne was already a successful varied writer, producing works for magazines like Punch, where E. Shepard also worked, as well as several plays. But it was his stories for children that led him to become a household name. One of the households being, of course, the Disneys. Walt Disney overheard one of his daughters giggling while reading a book. He found out that the book she was reading was Winnie the Pooh. Her delight at the stories and characters inspired him to acquire some rights to the bear in 1961, using the unhyphenated name Winnie the Pooh. The first appearance of Winnie the Pooh wearing a red shirt actually appeared 30 years prior in a drawing created by Stephen Schlesinger. He had acquired several U.S. and Canadian rights to Winnie the Pooh in 1930. His wife Shirley continued to develop the character after Stephen's death in 1953, and she, along with A. Milne's widow Daphne, licensed certain rights, including motion picture rights, to Disney. The first musical short featuring Disney's version of Winnie the Pooh was released in 1966 as Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree. Winnie the Pooh was voiced by famous actor Sterling Holloway, known for voicing characters like the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland and Kaa in the Jungle Book. And the classic Winnie the Pooh main theme song was created by the Sherman Brothers, Richard M. and Robert B. Sherman. They are also known for creating the main themes on It's a Small World and the Carousel of Progress, among several other famous Disney songs. The first full-length animated film featuring Winnie the Pooh was The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, released in 1977. It combined the musical shorts Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree, Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day, and Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2. And Tigger 2, sorry. There's a period there. Read the period, Dean. Later on, home releases of the film also included Winnie the Pooh and A Day for Eeyore as a bonus feature. Fun fact, Gopher was a new character created for the Disney film, and he even says a line in the movie to point that out. I'm not in the book, you know. Kay Wilby, hello, good morning. Thank you so much. David T, hello, good morning. Welcome in. Thank you. Yes, I'm very excited. 1K. Um, the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh ended up being so successful that Disney Imagineers quickly started planning on adding a Winnie the Pooh attraction in the Disney parks. Plans were made but later stalled at Disneyland Resort. But during a resurgence of popularity of the character, Winnie the Pooh eventually made his first debut in a Disney park at Walt Disney World. Over the years, Winnie the Pooh has been added as an attraction in nearly all the Disney parks. Most of the rides are based on the 1977 film. The first Winnie the Pooh Dark Ride attraction opened up in Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. It replaced Mr. Toad's Wild Ride in Fantasyland, but Imagineers still honored the ride's past with a reference to the Wind in the Willows character. Inside Owl's Fallen House, guests can spot a portrait of Mr. Toad handing the deed of the ride to Owl. The ride also received an updated interactive queue based on the 100-Acre Wood in 2010. And then the article goes on to talk about Pooh's Honey Hunt in Tokyo, and then the ride in the Disneyland Resort out in California. Dada in Hong Kong Disneyland also has one. Shanghai Disneyland has one. Looks like they've got two, actually. Um, over there, Disneyland Paris, currently the only Disney park that does not have a Winnie the Pooh attraction. Paris, Paris, what you doing? Get the bear. There are meet and greets with Winnie the Pooh in Walt Disney World, Disneyland. All right, there are 3 places to meet Winnie the Pooh and friends at Walt Disney World. I will read this section. In Magic Kingdom, near the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh ride, guests can meet Winnie the Pooh and Tigger at the Thoughtful Spot. During the Halloween and Christmas seasons, more characters are available to meet, and they are dressed up in special costumes. You can also meet them at the Crystal Palace. It's a character buffet featuring the 100-Acre Wood Friends, and additionally, in the UK Pavilion at Epcot World Showcase, guests can meet Winnie the Pooh in Christopher Robin's room. And then the article goes on and on, keeps going on. So I'm going to cut that a little short for that. But happy birthday to A.A. Milne, Winnie the Pooh Day. Jennifer Caruso, hello, welcome in. Julie Gerbil, hello, welcome in. Let me. So the next article is kind of a follow-up to something that was announced previously. And one's just speculating on when this is going to happen. So here we go. Walt Disney World calendar reveals potential. Come on. Potential Cinderella Castle repainting start date. They're repainting the castle from the rose gold, rose pretty colors that it's been to the classic, color scheme. So here's the article. We know that the repainting of Cinderella Castle at Walt Disney World is imminent. It's going to happen. And the Magic Kingdom calendar may have revealed when the project officially starts. Patrick Julian, welcome in. Hello. Thank you so much. Every morning, Mickey and Minnie Mouse officially welcome guests to the Magic Kingdom with Let the Magic Begin opening ceremony, which takes place in front of Cinderella Castle and features several characters emerging from the castle. Normally, the Let the Magic Begin is performed every day at 8:55 a.m., which is reflected on the Walt Disney World calendar. However, there are starting Wednesday, January 28th, there are no performances listed for the duration of the calendar, which currently ends on March 18th, meaning that's as far out as it goes. That means we may see Cinderella Castle's transformation to its original color scheme start within the next 2 weeks. To commemorate, Walt Disney World already has a whole blue and gold castle merchandise collection. Of course they do. Cinderella Castle was originally shades of gray with light blue turrets. Light blue turrets. Read the period, Dean. Stephanie, welcome in. Hello. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Monday. Happy Monday. Anyway. Jennifer, oh, thank you so much. It happened last night. Curtis family, hello. So let me finish this article and I'll go back to the 1K thing. In 2020 and 2021, it was repainted with a new 50th anniversary color scheme featuring royal blue turrets, a different shade of gray on the lower half, and a pale pink on the top half, plus more gold trims. Disney announced in summer 2025 that the castle will be restored to its classic colors. They later announced that painting would begin in January of 2026 and finish late in the year. So that's this article. So that's a clue. The Let the Magic Begin is no longer scheduled on the Disney calendar starting Wednesday, January the 28th, which is next Wednesday, the 28th. So that could be when we start seeing the cranes and the moat will be drained. So when I'm there tomorrow at Magic Kingdom, I'll definitely be getting some lingering in front of the castle and maybe getting some castle shots while I do that stream, because it'll probably be when I go back to Magic Kingdom, they'll be doing the painting. Lyle, welcome in. All right, so those are the two articles. I didn't see a ton of articles of Disney news. There was a lot of stuff from the Epcot Festival of the Arts, just kind of from the WDW News Today that is kind of my main news source. They did a lot of reviews on the Festival of the Arts stuff. I can't review any of the food because I haven't tried any yet, and I'm hoping to have some tomorrow, at least a couple things. So that was what in the Walt Disney World is going on. There'll be more updates next week. I will definitely, yeah. So for those popping in lately, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Sierra, Cruise and Theme Park Guide. Hello, welcome in, Sierra. So to go back to the 1K, a huge thank you to Pete McDevitt, among other channels that have shouted me out. shouted my channel out and recommended that people come follow and take in my content. Huge thank you to all the channels, but Pete McDevitt was live last night and did a big campaign, a big push to get me to my 1K. So huge thank you to Pete. Huge thank you to you watching out there for subscribing, because I don't think I can subscribe to myself, but if I could, that'd be only one. So I need all of you out there, and I thank you for doing that, for coming, and um, it's amazing. Goofy Dogs, when is the Indiana Jones ride coming? Um, so I don't know that I have really. I don't know that there's been a date, Goofy Dogs. But we know it's coming, maybe next year, 2027, 2028. But Disney will announce that. I think Dinosaur is still open, isn't it? For another couple of weeks. Um, but then they'll start that retheme, and then of course the whole tropical Americas will. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Thank you so much. I am so stinking awesome. Pete is awesome too. I mean, I'm awesome. I'm sorry. I meant Pete was awesome, but I mean, I guess if you think I'm awesome, um, yeah. Anyway, um, yes, Mike, very, very. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sebastian the Crab, Jeanette, hello, good morning, welcome in. So yeah, yeah. Um, oh, thank you, Coasty. Thank you. Um, okay. So let me do my other two segments that I do here on the channel. And I was not with it again this week. So I didn't make a slide or anything so that you could see these things on the screen. But I can. And actually, I need to edit this because I'm going to take the about out. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Okay. Here's a segment. Dean's Dictionary. Words you need to know. I got two words for you today. These are some words to expand your knowledge of the English language, because there are so many words, and I'm afraid your vocabulary may need some expanding. I mean, I want to. Sorry, I should rephrase that. Um, I would like to provide you an expansion to your vocabulary to hopefully enhance your daily life. Okay, so here we go. The first word is mellifluous. Mellifluous, spelled Mellifluous. Mellifluous. And it means sweet or musical, pleasant to hear, as I've been told that my voice is. Oh, Stephanie, I see your question. I'll come back to that in a minute. Mellifluous. Oh, you know that word, Stephanie. Okay. Mellifluous. Thank you for tuning in to hear my mellifluousness. And then the next word is called eunoia. Eunoia, and it's spelled E-U-N-O-I-A. Eunoia. And it means beautiful thinking or a beautiful mind. So you all have a lot of eunoia this morning for coming in here um, and watching. Sense a lot of eunoia. So yes, that's exactly eunoia. Um, so those are the words on today's edition of Dean's Dictionary. Words you need to know if you don't already. Let me follow that up with some more words. Words of life, something to get you through the day from the Bible, the good book. And the words for that is, for today is from Psalm 121, verses 1 and 2. It says, I lift up my eyes to the hills. From where does my help come? My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. So, Psalm 121, verse 1 and 2. That is the words of life for today. So let me come back to this comment, Steph's question, which is a legitimate comment because if you know YouTube, you know that you not able to monetized um, until a certain point. So YouTube's requirement is to have 1,000 subscribers and to have, I think it's 4,000 watch hours. Um, and so obviously I have 1,000 subscribers now, so that check is good. And but my watch hours, and that's going to be another request from you guys. If you have, and I went through my playlists yesterday, and I did update some of the playlists. So go to my playlists and help me out. My watch hours right now are at, so as of January the 14th, um, I had 3,161 valid public watch hours, and of course, 1,000 subscribers. Um, so I've still got to do that. So if you wouldn't mind watching through my playlists, one thing that helps the watch hours too is my regular YouTube schedule. You know, this on Monday mornings, coming in live for that if you can. Thursday evenings, you know, Once Upon a Turkey Leg coming in, 8 p.m. Once Upon a Turkey Leg to watch also live, which of course, I mean, I know you all enjoy enjoy the interaction. But yeah, Once Upon a Turkey Leg on Thursday evenings at 8 p.m. And then of course Let's Talk Turkey, which I am going to actually be switching. I'm going to actually be tweaking my schedule on that. I'm going to be going to now. I had said I was going to do it, bi-weekly, every 2 weeks, starting out the year. But just to kind of help my watch hours a little bit, I'm going to plan to go live every Saturday night. So just for a little while, and then if I need to pull back anywhere, if I need to take a week off here and there, I will. But so all three of my shows will be weekly for the time being, and then if I need to pull back anywhere, I will. And then of course there's my mobile streams. Um, That is a good question, Robin. Robin asked, I'm curious if someone watches your content, let's say the stream and the replay, and let's say this one is 1 hour long, they watch it five times. You get 5 watch hours or only one because it's one per. I think it's only one view. I'm not sure on that actually. If anyone knows, um, okay. So Jennifer says only once if they're signed into their account. So yeah, that's a good question, Robin. So, Dave says per day. Okay. See, I just, yeah. Um, so Steph's next question, very good question. Do I have a PayPal account set up? I don't currently. I was working on that last week. Um, um, and I kind of stopped. Um, so I'm gonna have to look at that again, and I will let you guys know if I can get it set up. If I can finish getting it set up, the PayPal, which is something I can do before I get my watch hours. Um, then I will let you guys know on the stream. And you guys can, if you want to, um, not expected, not required, but it would, I mean, monetary gifts definitely are welcome, but not required. I do enjoy doing the channel. But yeah, I will let you guys know when I actually have the PayPal account, and I will look to maybe do that today and get that all set up. And Matt Welter, if I'm hopefully I'm saying that right, Matt, welcome in. Thank you. I love this background. Um, Magical Mike says, I think you can turn on super chats. Oh, I might have to. Hold on, guys. Let me do a little clickety doo dah over here to the place, the studio. I'm at 1,003 subscribers to just be precise while I'm looking at this. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. All right, so okay, so that's the thing. Do 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 do. Okay, so it looks like this all falls under yeah, I'd have to probably do that. Um uh yeah, I'll have to do that when I'm not live, but I'm definitely going to I'll definitely get my PayPal set up today. That'll be a good goal for today. Um, but anyway. All right. Okay. Was there something else? Was I in the mid? Did I go down a rabbit trail? Matt, oh, good question. Let me answer this. So, my favorite things to do. Oh, thank you, Mike. Okay, yeah, I'll reach out. I'll definitely. Thank you. So, Matt, good question. What are my favorite things to do in Disney? So, I enjoy eating the turkey legs. I know this is a rooster show, but I enjoy eating the turkey legs at Disney. hence my channel name. And eating turkey legs anywhere. I'll eat a turkey leg anywhere. Um, Kind of like green eggs and ham. Anyway, but I like that. But one thing I do on the channel that I absolutely enjoy is just doing a relaxing stroll around the parks. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow at Magic Kingdom and then at Epcot later. Pile Adventures, hello, welcome in. Um, Good morning. So because a lot of the channels they go and they do the rides and that's great. You know, they'll do the shows and I'll do shows if I catch the entertainment, you know, while it's going on. I know I'll watch parades, you know, the parade at Magic Kingdom. I have not seen Starlight, which I need to do in the next couple of weeks. Um, but anyway, I just like relaxing at Disney and taking in views, looking at especially like Magic Kingdom and Epcot, the World Showcase, even Animal Kingdom. Um, and I just like taking it, you know, well, I would say at those parks, I just like to look at some of like the architecture. You look up on a lot of the buildings, a lot of the buildings around, they'll put like balconies and they'll have it, you know, all nice and set up. So when you're in the World Showcase, you know, go back into the pavilions and look up at the like the top halves of the buildings because they have great theming there too. Bloomin' Cheesa, hello, Richard, welcome in. Yeah, I like to people watch too, Stephanie. People are really interesting creatures. But yeah, that's kind of what I like to do. Relax, take in the background music. Disney has all the background music in all the areas. And I'll definitely, Jennifer, yeah, I'll definitely vlog, if not live stream, that parade. Um, at least when I go for my second time. My first viewing of the Starlight, I just want to watch um, and take it in just as a viewer. Um, but definitely, I will. Definitely, I'll get that back there. I'll get back there in short order to. My mouse is. I think I need a new battery in my mouse. Anyway, um, so anyway, yeah. Hopefully that answered the question, Matt, on that. Um, so what else is there? We're getting up to an hour, guys. I think that is great for today. I do want to acknowledge today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Um, so great day to commemorate um, Martin Luther King Jr. and his dream that he had. I didn't look up anything, any quotes or anything. There's a lot of great quotes from Martin Luther King Jr. And so that is today. My town's doing a parade this morning, and I decided to not go. Um, Not because of this stream or anything, but because of the weather. Florida got another cold front that came through last night. We got down in the mid 30s, you know, this morning, and I don't even know what we're at. My computer says 41 right now, 41 and sunny where I'm at. Um, and I decided I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna stay home and got some things to do. So absolutely, Stephanie, go out, do something nice for someone today. Um, So, so anyway, with that, guys, just a quick review. Tomorrow, I'm live, gonna be live twice. I'll be live Magic Kingdom at 10. Um, if I get there early, I will go live early, like, maybe quarter of or 9:30. It just depends on when I get there. And then that afternoon, I am going to be live 2 or 3. Between 2 and 3, I'm going to go live again for my 1K celebration. Jennifer Caruso is going to be live at Epcot 2 tomorrow at 11, I think. I think that's what you said, Jennifer. Going to be live at 11 tomorrow a.m., 11 a.m. tomorrow, and then again at 6, covering the 6 is the Broadway show, Broadway Disney show. So go check out Jennifer Caruso tomorrow for those streams, and you'll also get some Epcot from me tomorrow. And then Thursday morning at about 9:30, I am going back to Lou Gardens, the botanical gardens here in East Central Florida that I love to go to. It's been a little while and I want to go back and check out. They have the camellias blooming, so we'll stroll around and look at the camellias and or the camellias. Anyway, so that's Thursday morning around 9:30 and then yeah. So guys, have a excuse me. Have a wonderful day. Thank you again for all of your support. Um, and I've said this before, I'll repeat myself a lot. Um, but as a creator, it just means everything. It is everything that you are here watching and consuming the content, coming in the chat, watching the replays, being a subscriber, um, and it would be so much less interesting and exciting um, if I was just here talking to myself. So thank you again. Stay tuned to the channel. I'm going to add Epcot stream for tomorrow, and then Saturday night, of course, Let's Talk Turkey. That'll be at 8 p.m. If you want to come on the screen. Um, I am going to put the link, the StreamYard link, in the chat Saturday evening, and you can come on for as long or as short of a time that you wish. Um, I may need to cycle people in and out because I can have only so many people on the screen, but definitely a few minutes at least. So don't be shy. Have your setup ready. If you have a computer, or you can come in on the phone actually too. But Saturday evening, I will have it's an open invitation. Francisco, hello, good morning. Disney Magic and Mayhem, hello, Richard. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And with that, guys, it's 9 o'clock. Is Doug live? Zippity doo Doug. Live. This morning. Doesn't look like it. I see Mouse Talk is live at the Magic Kingdom. You can go over and say hello to Walt and Melissa, or it might just be Walt. I'm not sure. But Mouse Talk is live. Um, who else? That's all I see. Um, Let me look at Doug's channel. Doug, are you going live? Do 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 do. Yep, looks like maybe he's waiting for me to end. Anyway, yeah, it looks like Doug is getting ready to go live. Um, so go over, say hi to him. Mouse Talk is live. So is Doug in 1 hour? He's usually on at 9. Oh, it is at 10. Oh, okay. Okay, so Mouse Talk is live right now, and then Doug will be live at 10. Um, all right. So, take care, guys. Have a gobble-tastic day. Have a great Monday. Have a great week. Um, Thanks again for your support for the 1K. Oh, so awesome. So take care, guys. I'll see you next time. Cock-a-doodle-doo.